subject as much now. I mean, the subject, of course, is why the community exists, but without the community, the show doesn't exist. If you don't want your show to be like that, then you've got to make decisions as to where that wall exists. Do the fans not get to put any content up? Do fans get a special segment of if you've got a website for your show, do they get a special section of the website where if they submit things that the group says, hey, that's really cool, gets on the website? There's just this understanding that unless, 2 or more people say, hey, that's cool, it just doesn't show up and we say thank you for the gift. Do you go to the other, the far extreme of having a show about what the fans create? I would say there isn't a line too far except where the line lays for your own show.
I see.
It's very dependent on show to show, topic to topic, host to host, and crew to crew. I mean, there are some hosts and crews who are not comfortable with their communities dictating what gets said. There are other hosts and crews who thrive on that and think what comes from the community is almost more powerful and creative than what they've started creating in the first place. And there are some people who find a dichotomy, mix the two, find a balance. Where that line is, I know you were looking for a sort of a specific answer, but unfortunately in the user-generated world we've got now, it doesn't exist anymore. The line is where you put it. And if you've got fans that don't like that and try to move the line, unless you want them to move the line and you give them permission, then you say that's where the line is. And if they leave over that, they weren't really fans. They just wanted something. And it's not the sort of fans that you're super excited about that. You want folks who want your content because it's your content. We've still got a few more minutes, so. Any more questions? Good question. I can only speak specifically about the community stations in Berkshire County. Every station is a unique place with a different set of rules. And the situation with it's bloody hot in there, so we had to get some airflow.
All right, I'll check to see if they put the AC on and then we close.
Okay, cool, yeah. Thank you. For the access centers around here, you go in, pay a membership fee, which is usually relatively reasonable. I know the Pittsfield station has a membership fee of $15 for folks who live or work in Pittsfield, and $45 for people who live outside. I couldn't speak precisely about those numbers for the other access centers because they set their own rules. But you pay for your membership fee, and with the membership fee comes permission to use the equipment, training on how to use the equipment, and the ability to put that content on the air. And that is everything, that's soup to nuts. That's everything from getting the camera to learning how to shoot a shot correctly to having the editing equipment and learning how to use the editing equipment. Even if it's not something that you want to put on the air, getting involved in a place like that to learn how the craft works a little bit better is always a good idea.
I just wanted to add that I don't know if it still is, I've been there in a few years, but North Adams, it used to be free as long as you let them hear it later on. It'll be made later on.
I know they have a membership there too, but I think as far as using the equipment is concerned, we're able to, I think that's still the case, I'm not 100% on that. So that two slightly far apart communities with very different rules. And like I said, even if you decide that you don't want that sort of programming on the air, getting the experience, especially if you're going the video route, on how to craft your program a little bit better, is always a good idea. I, of course, would speak very highly of where I work now, but that's expected. And as a side note, if anybody's interested, I did bring some membership paraphernalia for Pittsfield Community Television, so afterwards, stop me and I'll give you the membership form and you can take a look at it. I'm not shooting for getting members for the station though. My goal is to help you make the best show that you can. I just happen to think, because I've experienced it before, that it's a very good tool to have in the toolbox. Anything else? Okay. We've just about used up all our time, so I want to thank everybody for joining today. I want to also let you know that because it seems to be a self-promotional sort of a day, the group of folks who've been working together producing Geeks with Issues and other programs over the years are working on a new short-form project. It's a 14-minute or less television and internet show called Berkshire Geek. We're just going to be focusing on Berkshire County, and more info on that on our sad little website while we're working on it is berkshiregeek.net. If you want to see what we're doing, I'm more than welcome you to check us out. Thank you all for coming. I wish you all success in whatever projects you decide to work on in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Okay, what next?
There's actually some, I don't know about podcasts. There's some good ideas for the panel as well.
Yeah,
And why a lot of those things go.
I wasn't born.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, they're made for.
Well, let's stick around long enough to get a picture of the Malin, the Gadget, and the Riku. Riku, can I get your picture, please? Sure. Thank you. It's like, take forever to, why is this not coming? Because it's clipped. I'm having such a good day.
You failed. The enemy has captured our intelligence.
One moment, please.
It really is.
Please watch one, will you?
I hate long.
I'm so sorry. Oh, there it is. Whatever. I'm gonna have a thing calling from my dad while I take the picture. Okay, maybe I'm not. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Can I get your picture?
Oh, sure. Very uncomfortable.
Okay, it's not
I was wondering that.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have the awesome sandal. Very, very good.
Really amazing costumes.
Yes. Nice.
Hi.
Hey,
I've been doing this
hey, yo.
You don't say nothing.
10. So I've been doing this for a while, so eventually it took me a while.
In its first awful incarnation where you didn't have any rubber on the shoes.
Yep. and the shoes weren't reinforced at all, which is why they broke at CatsCon 2011. Wow, this outfit is almost 2 years old, and I'm amazed that the bottom piece is so flipped up.
Never making another costume with wings again.
With what wings?
Yeah. Wings are terrible.
Yeah, they are. That was part of the disaster that was Diose, was trying and failing to get together with.
I was going to ask the guy that we were talking to, but he didn't really tell me
Why don't I pop up to the upstairs basement room? Let's see if there's anyone up there with a picture of it. Probably not. Hello.
Oh, is that the...
Here.
Oh, behind us.
We're going straight to the top. In the year of the Lord, 1994, we conquered the floor. That was then. This is chapter 4.